Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be doing a weapon guide as well as a best class setup for the Maddox RFB assault rifle here in Black Ops 4. So that's the thing guys, the Maddox is one of my favorite assault rifles in the game. It's extremely powerful as well, as in the current state of Black Ops 4, a lot of people like using this particular weapon. So that's how come what I'm going to be doing in this video is a weapon guide as well as a best class setup for the Maddox. Now that's the thing guys, if you are new to my channel and you don't know what I'm going to be doing in this video, and that's at the beginning of the video, I am going to be discussing the Maddox assault rifle, then I'm going to be moving over to a really awesome creative class for the weapon, then of course finally I'm going to be talking about a couple things that you want to know about the Maddox before you go ahead and use it. Now before we get too far into this video, I do have a couple things that I want to say, and that's first of all, I apologize that I did not upload yesterday, and that is just because I was feeling a little bit under the weather, so that's how come I didn't upload yesterday, as well as right now I currently have a stuffed up nose, so that's how come if I do sound a little bit weird in this video, that's the reason why. Also guys, if you are enjoying this video, make sure you go ahead and leave a like on it down below. Let's go ahead and see if we can break 10 likes on this video. That'd be absolutely amazing. And yeah guys, now that I got the intro out of the way, let's actually dive right into the video. Alright, so of course the first thing that I am going to be talking about in this video, and that's going to be discussing the Maddox. Now first of all, if you guys didn't already know, the Maddox is the final assault rifle that you unlock in the game, being that you unlock the Maddox at level 52. The in-game description for this particular weapon says full auto assault rifle with the fastest fire rate in class, as well as it has a large ammo pool. The magazine size for the Maddox is 40 rounds, as well as the starting ammunition is 40 rounds in the magazine plus 80 in reserve. As well as of course the Maddox is a fully automatic assault rifle, and interestingly enough is one of the only assault rifles in the game that actually has an operator mod, being that the operator mod for the Maddox is called Echo Fire. The Maddox is also a very versatile weapon, being that you can effectively take out enemies at all ranges. Of course, since it is an assault rifle, it means that it's going to be very dominant at medium range. However, if you control your recoil as well as you tap fire the weapon, you can very effectively take out enemies at long range, as well as the damage as well as the fire rate are very good on this particular weapon, so that means you can very effectively take out enemies at close range. And interestingly enough, even though this particular weapon is an assault rifle, the hip fire spread on the weapon is extremely good, so that means if you get into a really close range engagement and you have to hip fire, you can do it quite effectively with the Maddox. Alright guys, so now I am going to be moving over to the creative class portion of this video, and of course as you can see, the creative class is going to be on your screen right now. So starting off, of course, we are going to be using the Maddox RFB assault rifle with that Soul Eater reactive camo. I'm not gonna lie, the Soul Eater reactive camo is a really awesome camo, especially on this particular weapon. For our first attachment, we are going to be using an elo sight, and that's just because I'm not a huge fan of the iron sights on this particular weapon, so that's how come I am going to be using an elo sight. However, if you guys would like to go ahead and switch out the elo sight for a red dot, feel free to go ahead and do so. It all comes down to your own personal preference. Moving over to our second as well as third attachment, we are going to be using quick draw as well as quick draw 2. Now the reason why is because first of all, if you equip those two attachments, you are going to be ADSing extremely fast, which is very useful, especially with this particular weapon. As well as interestingly enough, and that's if you put on quick draw as well as quick draw 2, you are going to be a little less zoomed in when you aim down sight, which is really useful because it's going to be increasing your field of view, which is in turn going to make it easier for you to see other opponents. As well as of course for our fourth attachment, we are going to be using stock, just so that way we can sidestep as well as maneuver a little bit easier when we are going to be using this weapon. For our piece of gear, we are going to be using stim shot, as well as for our perk setup, our first perk is going to be scavenger, and that's just because of course we do not want to run out of ammunition. As well as for our perk 2, we are going to be using lightweight, just so that way we can be a little bit more mobile. And then for our final perk, we are going to be using ghost, just so that way we can stay off the radar if the enemies do end up calling in the UAV. Alright guys, so of course that's going to be it for the creative class portion of this video. Now I am going to be talking about a couple things that you want to know about this particular class setup before you go ahead and use it. So that's the thing, as mentioned a little bit earlier in this video, the Maddox is a very versatile weapon in the game. However, if you want to excel when using this particular weapon, try to stick to those close to medium range engagements. That's where the Maddox excels. However, with that in mind, you can still very effectively take out enemies at longer ranges. As well as a general rule of thumb, and that's if you are going to be using this weapon, try to aim for the upper body as well as the head. It is very beneficial if you do end up getting a headshot with this particular weapon. So yeah guys, that's where I'm going to be ending off this video. Now that's the thing, I do apologize that this video is a little bit shorter than my usual ones. However, I did have plans on recording a live commentary section of this video. Right now, the time you're recording this video, I do have a bit of a cough, so I tried recording a live commentary, but it didn't really turn out too well. However, nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so that way you guys will not miss a new upload from me. So yeah guys, that's of course where I'm going to be ending off this video. I hope to see you in the next one.